Hey guys, today's review is going to be over the BenchMade Model 62 with Flytanium V0 handles. I'm pretty positive that's the first run of handles they did for the 6X models. I'm not sure what number they're on now, but anyway, this review is going to be over my knife here. I actually just got this today and I'm excited to do the review and do some more flipping with it. Already I love this knife. I've only done so much flipping, but it's very comfortable. Very lightweight. It's very close in weight to the BenchMade Model 42. So you can't get your hands on a 42, but you get a chance to get any Flytanium handles for the 6X. It doesn't have to be the VO, but it's very, very close. I'm going to read some quick specs from Blade HQ, which is where I get some quick specs for the knife in case anybody's interested. Now the overall length from the blade to the bottom of the handles will be 9.75 inches. And that is a little longer than the 42. So long handles are very comfortable for flipping. The blade length is 4.25 inches. Blade thickness is 0.13 inches. The blade material is a D2. Now throughout this video I am going to take pictures since my camera won't pick up a bunch of the details of the knife. So that'll be for you guys when I get the pictures taken. Blade finish is a satin, blade grind is flat, blade style is a clip point, so it's like a Weehawk blade. Handle material is titanium. The normal 62s would be stainless steel on the factory handles, which are a lot heavier. The weight of this knife is 4.96 ounces. Now the factory weight would be 6.25 or something, 6 point something. It was over the 6. So there's a difference in weight. The lighter is more comfortable in my opinion. Some people like heavier. Handle thickness, 0.52. The handle lengths by themselves, 5.50 inches. Firefly knife. This brand is listed as Flytanium, but it's got a BenchMade blade on it. It's the Model 62. And obviously they would make these for the 6X, 63, 62, 67 knives, not just 62. So that's the specs I pulled up. And then we can talk more about this knife here. As you might notice already, if not, it's missing a screw. It's actually missing it on both sides, but that's because it broke off in the Zen pin. The Zen pin's still in there. So there's nothing wrong with the functionality of this blade or this knife. I already talked to BenchMade. I'm going to put these handles on my 67 blade. That way I can get the 67 Zen pin in this and then put this in the 67, blah blah blah. Anyway, I'm going to send it in the BenchMade with factory handles and the messed up Zen pin here, and they're going to replace it for free under their warranty. So both my 67 and 62 will have all their screws fixed by then. Now, it's a very shiny blade, D2 steel. I do like the shiny blades they do with D2. Now on this, you can't see it very well, I'll take pictures, but the butterfly logo, the D2 steel marking, they're very faint. It's almost like somebody tried polishing the blade and almost removed them. I talked to the guy I bought this from. He didn't do any work to this blade, but he did get it from somebody else, which he does not know if they did anything to it. He does not think they polished it, but he did say in the very early runs of the 62s, when BenchMade was trying to meet their deadline, they didn't have their laser sketching working very well. Everything was coming out very faint, but they didn't want to bother to junk the blades and miss their deadline, so they went ahead and sent them out. So that's my understanding. I don't know the full details of that or how accurate that is, but apparently that's why it's very faint. But I wouldn't be surprised if it was polished, at least a little bit. But I do have my 43 has a polished blade, and there's nothing wrong with the logo, so I can't imagine that would have happened. Now just look at the pattern on the VO handles. It's my favorite pattern in the Flytanium handles. They do make the V1, which are almost easier to get, but I'm pretty sure those are also not being made anymore. Where these little holes here, those aren't on them. Everything else is almost the same. I just don't think they had the little holes here. Now the Zen pin setup works just as well as the regular 6X knives. The T-latch works just the same. Now Flytanium did a great job making these handles and working with the BenchMade parts. Everything is spot on. It's very comfortable. The edges here, unlike the factory handles, these are rounded. Very comfortable. On the factory handles, they're more squared. There's not much rounding to any part of it. So I find that very uncomfortable. The 6X knives, they got the crowned spines. Sorry, I couldn't figure out the word. They got the crowned spines on the 6X knives. Now if you've handled a 4X, they've got the flatter tops here on the spines. You got like 90-degree angles. Those are pretty sharp. They're not sharp, but you know, they're not as comfortable as if you had a crowned blade. Very nice. I personally hate T-latches, but that can be removed and replaced with something else, or just removed if you're careful about not grabbing the buy handle. Another good thing about the 6X knives, T-latch will not come into contact with the blade. Now on the Flytanium version, I'm noticing, I'll pull out my 67 real quick. Now they will not come in contact. But look how much closer the blade is to the T-latch. There's nothing wrong with this knife. That's just how BenchMade has their factory setup. Now the Flytanium handles are longer, but also the T-latch doesn't fall over quite as close to the blade in an angle. It stands a little straighter up. Anyway, that's nice. That you're never going to have to worry about your blade coming in contact with the T-latch, because you don't want that. It'll mess up your blade and scratch it and possibly chip it. Plus it'll just mess up you when you're in the middle of a combo. But I don't like T-latches because they're noisy and they flop around. It's a very great knife. If you get a chance to get any Flytanium 6X models, or even the Flytanium 51. I've never flipped the 51, but I can only imagine it's... I flipped the 51, not the Flytanium 51. You can just imagine it's pretty close in how great this is. So if you have any questions, please ask me in the comments. As I said before, I'll be putting in pictures in this video so you guys get a better look at the knife. So let's just put the 42 up to the 62 Flytanium just for looks. I'll also throw in some pictures in this part of the video. Now, if you've been wanting to get a 42 but can't find it, but you get a chance to get a 62 Flytanium, Flytanium is a very close second. The only thing I would give the 42 over the 62 Flytanium would be the spring latch, of course, full channel handles. As you can tell, these are sandwich style, which means you can see straight through them. Each handle has two pieces in it, top and bottom, that are screwed together. Full channel is a single piece of metal channeled out for the blade to fit through. So those two things mostly, plus you get to say you have a 42 would be the other reason you'd want a 42. But if you're just looking for something you can, it's not much of a price difference, but it's a little easier to afford. Plus, if you just want something you can beat around and you don't have to worry about beating up a 42 unless you get a beater already. 62 is just a great knife. That's my main point. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Sorry if I rambled too much, but I wanted to make sure I didn't forget anything. So, thank you for watching my video. Please comment, please like.